Check, 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 check.
Morning. All right, check, 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 check. Good morning. Let me put some music on. I got a trade already running. We are underwater. Currently, that's fine. It's dumping pretty dang hard, so I might just want to get out, actually. Trying to figure out. I passed an account yesterday, so I'm a little bit distracted. I'm trying to figure out how to activate it. I don't know how to activate it. I've forgotten because I had the last account for 4 months, so it's been a while. It says it's visible after 6 p.m. on the day I pass, so maybe it's not available yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's available to promote yet. Passed yesterday though. Didn't think I'd be trading on the Fed day. It does not make a difference. The market's the same no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday. Doesn't matter if there's news. Honestly, if you know what's happening, the market is the exact same every single day. It honestly does not matter. Let's put some music on so it's not weird in here. Okay. Yeah, we've just got one contract on the long here. Reason being, let's pull it up. Honestly, I should be waiting probably till the 4 close. But we want, kind of our bias is to come to the top side, right? We're trying to target the top of that range. And just, we got a couple, we had a good buy up here, right? So I think the next levels are here, right? So we could add to it even, right? But no big deal. 15-minute. See, like if we have closed a 15-minute here, 5 minutes, that'd be really good. Let's look at, so that's NASDAQ. Let's look at some weekly for the NASDAQ. Weekly looks great so far. Last week was bullish as well. So this is all like we're pretty sure this is coming up. Last week was bullish. We had a nice solid close above. We faked out on the daily. The weekly's closing strong so far, or printing strong. You know, there's no reason to be short right now. This is kind of the area of consolidation that we would be interested in buying, right? So that's why we're long. Let's look at gold. Gold looks nicer here, right? We were uncertain about gold. We want to see that monthly close strong. Let's look at the NASDAQ monthly. Yeah, that's fine. S&P show anything? S&P a little bit of weakness there potentially on the monthly close. But yeah, gold, if it does close up here, that'd be great. We had a really strong buyback, so it's just a matter of this next day. Are they gonna break this basically? If they do reject off that, it's probably gonna be a bad close. And that's often how these things go, right? Bitcoin, we've been calling the top of Bitcoin for a while now. Monthly candle, this actually looks pretty good for Bitcoin, right? In the next 2 days, if we don't crash within the next 2 days, I'll probably switch back to a bull. That being said, you can still very easily come down here, which would be all the entries that we would want to be getting, right? If we do close off, you could just get a wick down there and then go, which would be quite nice. And by a wick, like that's a multi-week long wick, right? This is still the target that we want at minimum. Euro USD. How you doing? Yeah, doing well. Morning. Hopefully gold break the upside. Yeah, FOMC is going to be the important factor here. Oh, shoot, eh? That sucks.
Order filled.
Okay, closing those. When's AVAX going back at? I don't give a shit. All crypto is garbage. Bitcoin's the only thing you should ever look at. Can you adjust the layout close to the count? I don't know what you mean, man. So we potentially might re-enter the long based off what happens here. It's too much selling pressure. I'm not interested in that anymore. Have I taken any trades today? Like, you can look at the screen, man. Yeah, we just took one trade. We got out pretty much immediately. That 15-minute close is pretty bad, so most likely what's going to happen is it's going to cause a rejection off here. We do need to wait another 15 minutes. I was a little bit premature. The layout in the stream, subscribe for daily stream. I still don't know what that means. My cat is like really annoying me, man. Like inside he meows nonstop, and then he goes outside, and then he's out for like literally I put him out at the start of the stream 5 minutes ago, and he's right there slamming his head against the window. He's really it's starting to really irritate me because he meows constantly while I sleep too. Like not like meow and then pause. It's 8 hours of non-stop noise. And then he was doing it right before the stream too. He was just sitting at the door meowing. I think he's got brain damage or something. I think I gotta go put him down or something. I don't know. Like he's freaking. I just can't handle the noise, man. It's like having a retarded child that you just have to be constantly watching and it does nothing, right? Like they're not going to amount to anything, so there's no point. What is pilgrimage? That's a religious thing, hey? I've heard that word before. I don't know what pilgrimage means. Let's look at some charts while we wait. I should have my other camera on, hey? What is a DCA strategy? A DCA strategy, not to be confused with martingale. Just so you know. Nice. That's a really cool setup. Cool. Not to be confused with martingale. Martingale is when you keep adding to a losing trade. It's commonly used in casinos like blackjack or something. So you basically never accept a loss until you blow your entire net worth. Same sort of thing goes with trading. So not that. DCA is dollar cost average. So it just means like you average in basically. So I will DCA into a trade, right? So the trade we took today was, I have the bias that we're going to be going up, mind you. We're not right. So on the open, I tried to long like here and down here, and then so my average entry is halfway between, right? I ended up exiting because I would have blown the account by now, and that just comes with time, right? To be able to know when to leave the market without, you know, this is shitty to lose 1,000, right? But but it really doesn't matter, the reality. The cat is slamming his head against the window. I can see him. He's right there. Right there behind me. I'm not letting him in because he's just going to come in and meow for the next hour while we're on stream. Oh, I need to just strangle him, I think. Is that the right thing to do? I think so. What, give me your guys' strategies on how to murder a cat. How to effectively, not humanely, but effectively murder a cat. Specifically a cat that should be murdered because he meowed too much, too many times. You only get so many meows. All right, give me your most best answers. A microwave. Giving them to the Humane Society is not murdering. I asked how to murder a cat, alright? If I can't have my cat, no one can, alright? Do I primarily trade stocks? I only trade the NASDAQ and then I position trade Bitcoin. So my current standing is all like, oh wait, I think I have $400 in CRO and WorldCoin. Let me see. This is my total crypto portfolio. I'll show you in a second. By the way, I'm not murdering my cat. I'm only fantasizing about murdering my cat. Alright, so we're gonna role play. We're gonna role play cat strangulation. Okay. Crypto. I'm going to show you all of the crypto I own. Look at this. Can you read it? $200 in CRO, $200 in WorldCoin, $200 in Dogecoin. Or 300 in one of them. Eat it. I think that's the right answer. Should eat them. That is 100% of my crypto holdings right now. You know why I have that much? Is because I'm just trying to remember which ones I like. I don't actually want to own any because it's not the right time to be in crypto. It's the time to be selling crypto to all of the top buyers. So I sold at 108. Well, at first I sold at 95, and then I rebought right around the same level, and then I sold a bit higher. So, basically overall, my average exit is 108. My average entry is like not that good. I think I only started getting in right around here. So, because I didn't have any personal money back here. It was all in Maven. So. Oh shoot, you guys can't see the screen. There you go. I look rich? Hardly. What's going on with the NASDAQ now? Okay, we got a few minutes on the 4. This is basically what I'm looking for right here. Is if we can close back above there, then I'll be good to long again. Do I trade meme coins? Never. Is that a cold digital wallet? No, it's my CRO app. That's it. I've got $800 on it. That's it. So go ahead and hack into my phone and take it because it's meaningless. What's my Twitch? I don't use Twitch. I'm on YouTube. You can just Google Hunter Maven. Hunter Trading or Hunter FX or Hunter Maven. Whatever it is. What do you think FOMC news will do today? Right, let's take a peek at fundamentals. It's Whipsaw Wednesday. Right, so Bank of Canada did something I'm actually curious about. Let's see. Overnight rate, Bank of Canada. Bank of Canada reduces policy rate by 25 basis points. All right. All right. It's exactly what expected for Bank of Canada. Sweet. Let's look at the Bank of Canada rates. They are cutting rates as well. Right? That's not too bad. They've slowed down, which is nice. They were really just dramatic with it. At the start. Leverage is a meaningless term. You're asking how much leverage I use. It does not matter. What you should be asking is... Actually, you shouldn't be asking a question like that at all. Asking how much I bet is a ridiculous thing. It makes no sense to ask that. Because it does not matter. It doesn't make you better at trading. It doesn't make you have less risk either. It would just, the more you bet would mean the more volatile your account is. That's literally all it is. Compared to how much balance you have, of course. All right, we might re-enter. If it goes up higher. 2 minutes. What do I think FOMC is going to happen? Let's see. What's the forecast? Forecast is they're doing nothing. Yeah. So they had come out and said that I think they're only doing 2 more or they're doing no more rate cuts this year. I can't remember. They've been pretty much dead on with the expectation. Fed watch. Sort of Fed watch. Yeah. What do I think is going to happen? Well, nothing. Going to do nothing today. Right? Projections 405. 99% chance it's going to hit in 4.5, right? If it doesn't, market's fucked. Like majorly fucked. If it does anything but that, it's going to really have a problem. What do you do when you're good at trading demo but end up blowing an account? You're not good at trading demo then if you blow the account. I define my daily bias. I don't have a daily bias. I trade based off of what happens in the market. The market develops over time, so trading with a daily bias is silly. Do this, right? Chat log over here. Is that better? that? What's that one say? Sweet. Okay. Right, there's the 4-hour close. Most definitely bearish, right? It's got to be bearish. Has to be bearish. All right, let's draw our zones.
Order filled.
I'm going to sell there. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. Eh? I'm trying to help out TikTok and Instagram to have a more normal looking chart here. How's that? I think that's better. That's a gangster look. Thank you, man. That's exactly what I was going for. Mafioso. Right. This is where we want to be shorting, actually. Okay, I entered slightly early. Okay. That's the short area. What color is that? Okay, blue and blue. You just got funded with $1 million account? I don't believe you. There's no such thing as $1 million account that gets funded. Good luck getting a payout. Like, guaranteed you do not get a payout from any firm that funds $1 million. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, this is where we should be shorting, honestly. We're going to put in MNQ as well. Just a couples.
Order filled.
Do that one too. Add a little right there. We're going to do like that on the MNQ and just let it go, I think. And we'll watch this one. Okay. By the way, that's a very obvious level. Like that's where it's going. Right. Gold looks good to short. Let's look at gold, I'll tell you. Wrong. Dead wrong. For day trading, completely wrong for sure. 100% wrong. We trade dumb money concepts. So if you want to know dumb money concepts, it's pretty much this. We just broke levels. And now we're going to retest them. This is where it's going to bounce. You add here and you add here. Right? You can throw a little straggler down here if you want to. But that's what it's going to do. This is gold today, okay? And the NASDAQ will probably just go to here. Probably. That's what our goal is. We want to hit here before the FOMC. And then we want to completely YOLO bet it on the FOMC, I'm sure. What's your take on session liquidity sweep? Doesn't exist. There's no such thing as liquidity sweeps. Here, I'll show you. See what? This is why I watch the 2 hour, right? That 2 hour level is fucking beautiful. The 2 hours are really good. If there's no 4 hour levels, you use the 2. And it works always, okay? Not always, but you know. So I'm gonna explain this to you. What liquidity sweeps are, okay? So you might say that this level here is a liquidity sweep. No, it's not. It's a test of this level, okay? Or, you know, there'd be a level on the 4 hour, okay? That's what it is, okay? So you have this range, and then you hunt stops. You hunt the liquidity. No, does not exist. What they've done is they've tested the 4 hour level, okay? That's all that is. Literally all that is. So we trade dumb money concepts. This is what I coined this, okay? All the market does is either test a level to the upside or test a level to the downside, okay? Once it's decided its direction, you go to the next level and test it. If you break that level, you continue to the next level again, right? If you fail to make a new, so if you fail to break the level, it means you go to the other side, okay? That's literally everything. That's literally everything you need to know. Okay? Literally everything. So here's a level. We attempted to break it. We failed. So we go to the other direction, because where do you go if you can't go down? You can only go up. You can't go sideways. There's no such thing as sideways. It does not exist. You go up or down. There's buyers and sellers, okay? That's literally it. Okay? So I'm going to show you something. Look at this. I'm going to show you how this trend collapsed, okay? Right here. Broke a level, retested it, broke down, okay? Next candle. Broke it, right? Retested, broke down again, okay? Broke some more shit. You know, the retests don't really matter. They're past your levels. Here's the retest, right? Doesn't matter. Again, broke it. That one was too far back. So we used more levels from the pass-through levels right back here. Sorry. Those ones. Right. They're just testing levels. That's all it is. And then, ta-da, once we fail to make new lows, we go in the other direction. Okay? What do I think of ETH? ETH is pretty bad. But if you're asking me to look at ETH, I can look at ETH, sure. I am not a fan of ETH. I would never hold ETH going forward. It's a dying project with an autistic owner. Right. There are better projects than ETH at this point. There's better platforms than ETH at this point. I mean, I don't even need to. Oh, buddy's saying ICT is the way. Well, show me your profits with ICT methods, and I will believe you. There is nobody who actually legitimately makes money with ICT. Like, a substantial amount of money does not exist. It is super complicated and absolutely idiotic. It's a cult following, and everyone only preaches it so they can sell a fucking course. I do this and I sell you nothing. Congratulations, this actually works. Right, what was I looking at here? ETH. Looks pretty bad. Okay. Failed to make a new high. Where are we going? We're going to the other side. Okay. We're going to go attempt to make a new low. That's all it is. Because we failed to make a high. Okay, that's literally it. We re-enter the zone. That's the retest off that level. Okay. That's ETH. ETH is going down. Weekly candles confirm that. Okay. NASDAQ is going up, potentially. You think you're too dumb for dumb money concepts? Let me tell you something. If you're too dumb for dumb money concepts, you should not trade at all. Because dumb money concepts is the most simplest shit ever, okay? The most difficult, this is the problem with trading, right? Is everyone tries to teach you a strategy where the reality is you don't really need one. You don't really need a strategy. You can literally, if you wanted, you could literally just buy based off of like whatever you think. Like, okay, it's going down, I'm going to sell. You know, you could literally just do that if you wanted and make money. You just need to know when to get out of the trades. That's it. Dumb money concepts makes it easy for you to follow the rules by using levels, right? Here's a very, very easy way. If you're like, I'm not checking shitcoins, KDA, I've never heard of it. I'm only going to check things that like multiple people might have an interest in, and there's zero chance anyone is ever looking at KDA because it's not a word that exists. So here's a very, very easy. If you are too dumb for dumb money concepts, okay? So let's imagine that your statement is true, okay? I am too dumb for dumb money concepts. Well, what you're going to do then is you're just going to look at the most recent candle. Okay? And if it has a very large body, it is strong in that direction, okay? And this is essentially what dumb money concepts is, okay? The larger the wick, the more likely it has failed to make new levels, okay? So here's an example. This is a very large wick, which means it's attempted to go bearish on all of these levels, but failed on all of them, right? But if you see a wick like this, very good chance you're going to go to the other side, okay? That's why these sweep and reclaims and those stop hunts seem like they work, because they're very close to being right, but they're not right. They're just close, and they work because of their proximity to the right answer, right? So very strong wicks, more continuation, generally, right? Solid bodies, again, continuation in that direction, okay? And if you're too dumb for dumb money concepts, that's what you should do. There's a sunrise. Bitcoin's going down. Nice. I agree. Can we use dumb money time frame? Dumb money concepts works on everything, yes. It's how the market works. I'm just branding it as something fun for you guys to catch on to, so it's a silly little game. We play a little game. Play a silly little game and we make money. Right? Day trade or swing trade, both. It's all the same. Mostly I day trade NASDAQ, position trade Bitcoin. What am I seeing on gold right now? Well, I'll go back to gold and tell you. That. I don't have a stop loss. No, not a bad trader. I'm always right. Stop losses are for people who with poor emotional management. If you use a stop loss, it means you are not able to manually control your emotions. Does that make sense? You need some divine intervention, right? That's what it's saying. You need some intervention in order to be able to control your actions. That's what a stop loss is. You can't tell me that that's not true. Because I could close the trade right now, right? If I wanted to and I said, hey, this is wrong, I could just close the trade. So why do I need a stop loss? I wait for when I'm wrong and then I close it. I'm not going to put stop loss because what happens if I put a freaking stop loss right here and it just does this? And go ahead and tell me that that doesn't happen to you. But the thing is, if I was trading on my own personal funds, I would do this. This is probably what I would do. Right? Like, I wouldn't want to lose more than, like, big chunk of money. You know what I mean? But the reality is, this is a prop firm account, and I don't give a shit. So I spent, like, 150 bucks, right? Who cares? The stop loss is 150 bucks. It's not fucking, you know, $4,000. Oh, we're supposed to be short on this one, too. Sell this one. Boom. See how that goes. Okay, so here you go. We can add a stop loss. Boom. Something like this, right? But the reality is the account will just be blown. We're just going to blow the Maven account, right? And then we'll just get another one. It means if your power goes out. No, exactly. Like, this is exactly my point. Worst case scenario is I lose $150. I also have a phone. And I also have a generator. Right? If the power goes out, I've got hours left. I can last until the day is over and still have power. Because my power goes out about once a week. I live in the middle of the woods. But if your situation is that where your power goes out often, you don't have backup, and you don't have a phone, then go ahead and use a stop loss. But I think that's quite rare, is it not? Mr. Hunter likes manual stop loss. What's the difference between putting a stop loss and closing on manually? Yeah, the difference is if you use a stop loss, you'll get wicked out. Don't you need a stop loss with Maven? No. There is only one situation where you need a stop loss on Maven is if you do this, right, and you just bet one trade and pass all in one go. So if I just maxed out my leverage here, right, they would check it and say, hey, you just 50-50 bet it. You know what I mean? But that's not the case. We're not doing that, so it doesn't matter. I love it when people say, trust me. Like, the last thing I would do is trust somebody who's watching somebody else trade. You know what I mean? Not to be, like, offensive to you, but, like, I'm better. I live stream every day, correct? Yeah. For September, October, November, December, I live streamed and I showed you multiple payouts, all the same account, passing the challenge, all on one account. I only used one account. I ended up blowing it in mid of January. And then now I've got a new one, which I've passed in the past week. I'm just waiting for, like, I don't know how to. I've got a new 150K one here. I passed in here, wait. Yeah. I'm just waiting for it to, like, allow me to promote it. I'm not sure, so this is a different combine now. And then I've got the Maven one. NQ a buy now? No. Can I trust you? This is Maven, yeah. Yeah, Ken, you got it right. Is it big difference? Oh, so there's a really good question, Tommy. is a big difference between using, basically he's asking futures and Forex charts. And yes, huge difference. I'm going to show you an example. And this is going to piss you off because I don't know the answer, honestly. Here's an example. Bitcoin on futures, okay? Bitcoin on, look at this here. I'm going to clean it up, okay? I'm going to hide this, okay? Bitcoin on futures. See? Bitcoin on crypto exchange. Bitcoin on Forex. 3 different charts completely. Right? Here's even worse. Go to the 4 hour. Look at how much time is left. 2:38. 2 hours 38. We're going to go this one. 38 minutes on that one. And 3 hours and 38 minutes on that one. That is terribly annoying. The 3 Forex, futures, crypto exchanges are all completely different charts. Same thing with the NASDAQ. This NASDAQ is going to be way different than... So if you, what you want to do is use the chart that is primarily used by the people who trade it. Okay? So NASDAQ is primarily futures, right? It is primarily people who are in the States trading on the CME. So you want to use the futures, okay? If you're using crypto, you want to be using Coinbase because it is primarily a crypto exchange, okay? If you're trading gold, I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I don't know. Not a clue. Probably the CME again because it's centralized. Forex is a, like, you shouldn't be using a Forex charts unless you're specifically trading, like unless you're using the euro or something. Euro USD. Probably want to use Alanda then. Yeah. When am I at MetaTrader? Never. It's illegal. Not illegal, but it's impossible to get. Unless you cheat the system. And let me ask you a real quick question. Do you want to trade on a prop firm that tries to break the rules just to have monetary gain? Right? Because if I went and found a back road to get MetaTrader, I could do that. I could get a unlicensed MetaTrader. You know what I mean? And then someday get banned. Basically, I would eventually get kicked off and be slapped on the wrist. Basically, but what kind of precedent does that state for who I am? Right? Because all that would do is make me more money. And then it puts you at risk of losing your money, right? So it's literally, I'm risking you for me, right? I thought this would dump a little bit faster. Maven has US 100. Yeah, you should trade that. US 100, like, I can change the name of this right now if I wanted to. I just go into the back end and just type in NASDAQ if I wanted to. US 100 is the NASDAQ. It's the same thing. The price is different, though. You can obviously see that this price is different. But just... So you obviously need to, like, look at the chart, and if you are going to put your stop losses and your targets and whatnot, put it based off of the fucking chart that you're trading on. The Fijis are dumb. Bro, prop firm rules are hard. Yeah, that's true. How do I learn to trade with a prop firm? You lose account. So losing your account on a prop firm is no big deal. That's what you should think. You should say, hey, I don't care if I lose this account. All of y'all have the wrong mindset. Let me give you an example of what your mindset should be, okay? How much money? So let me just ask you, y'all got hobbies? Right? I've got some hobbies. I go to the climbing gym. I go boxing. I like to go, off road occasionally in the Jeep, drive around, spend some gas money. I like to go out for dinner, all these things. These are all like experiences that maybe going out for dinner is not, and off roading is not. But boxing and climbing are skills that I'm learning, right? Or maybe I'll go take a cooking class. That might be fun, date night or something like that. I'm learning a skill and I'm paying some money for that, right? And that might be $100, right? So you tell me, hey? What are you buying? When you're buying a prop firm, you're not buying money. Like that would be retarded, right? And I'm allowed to use that word again because Trump's in office, right? We're allowed to use retarded again. So just think about that. What are you buying? You're buying experience to learn a new skill, right? A prop firm is not for you to make money. It's for you to develop a skill so that later you can trade your own money when you have money. So you think about it that way. Now, the issue comes in, well, where's my teacher, right? There's no teacher. This is you paying to practice, right? That's the difference, right? Imagine you had to pay every time you went and took a cooking class, right? You paid for your mentorship in the class. This is the only difference, right? Is okay, and then now you got to pay to cook at home. You know what I mean? I guess you kind of do because you have to buy groceries, but imagine you had to pay $100 every single time you cooked a meal at home. You know what I mean? That would be really annoying. Just to practice and then your food turns out terrible. Like that would be really annoying. So I do get it. Like if 90% of the time your food came out burnt and you still had to pay for the groceries, I'd be pretty pissed off too. After just taking a class that tells you how to do it. You imagine you go to a cooking class, you pay $100, and then $100, they teach you how to not burn your food. You go home, you practice, you buy another $50 worth of food, right? And then you burn your food, and then you go do it again the next day, and then you do it again the next day. And then, now today you had a good day and you cooked some good food. But then the next day you burn it again. Hunter, I'm looking to do partnership deals with prop firms and traders. Depends. It's rare. You would need to be someone who does zero scammy things ever. You would need to be somebody that doesn't flood your viewers with giveaways, right? No spam, no scam. And then from there, we can maybe discuss it if you have a large following. News in 5 minutes? No, there's not. What's my TP? It's a 4-hour level. Is the US 100? Yep, it's the same as NASDAQ. Same thing. No consistency rule, no. James, the only thing that we have is you can't pass, like, if you YOLO bet it, you know what I mean? Like, you need risk management. You can view the rules on FAQ. But there's no like hard set consistency rule. And it's not up to interpretation. It's basically, if you go in and you just put 100 lots down without any risk management, you won't pass. That's it. That's the only rule, basically. Maven fan clips. I have no idea what your content looks like. I do not memorize names. There's only a couple people that I know their names of. So with that, if your content you're making, by the way, guys, if you want to win Maven accounts, you can join the Discord. I'm giving accounts in there. If you do what they say in there, right? Anyways, yeah. If your content is not standing out and you're not getting like thousands of views, your content sucks. That's it. Like, just be blunt. Unless your account is brand new, like you can be getting 1,000 views pretty dang quickly. Okay. If you're getting 100, 200, 300, your content sucks. Right. And how do I know what's wrong with your content? It is 9 times out of 10 you have a terrible hook, or it's really annoying right off the bat, or there is nothing right off the bat. It should be immediately in the juice of the content immediately. You know what I mean? For shorts, like, there should be no build up. There should be no zoom in, zoom out. There should be no, this is what we're talking about. It should just be like, boom, here's the exciting thing immediately. Whether that's, you know, a clip for, you could cut a clip from the future and then pull it back in time, you know what I mean? Or you can use some sort of hook that entices them, you know. This is how I made so much money, right? Whatever. You need some sort of visual usually, because audio hooks suck now. Because audio, like, telling someone something takes too long. They can read a lot faster. They can see a lot faster than they can hear. All right. It looks like Instagram live streams only last an hour. Interesting. Okay. Closing that one out. Guys, that might be the stream. Let me see what's going on today. Yeah. I think that's the stream. Should we do another 20 minutes or so? We'll see. I don't have a whole lot going on today, so FOMC is in. We're gonna do another stream for this FOMC, I believe. Why not show the charts on FXCM? Because I don't trade Forex, I trade futures. Oh, nice. Aladdin, you went from TikTok to YouTube. Yeah. I see your name on both. So society moves. Yeah, everything needs to be instant. Like you need. So when you're making content, you need to give them a dopamine hit immediately. Like within 1 second, they need to be interested or satisfied. Like they need to have some sort of dopamine hit. You can't just like hype them up because that does nothing. They need to be. You know what I mean? You need to be giving them something within a second. Am I in a long? No. It's a short. What are we looking at? This is the NASDAQ. So, fan clips there. Hashtags are worthless. They do nothing. Instagram's even come up and said that hashtags do absolutely nothing. Every platform actually, hashtags are worthless. I'm going to tell you one thing. The only thing that matters in content creation now is watch time and engagement. Okay, the only thing, and by engagement I mean comments, likes, shares. Okay. So essentially, the more you can trigger your audience to either, be pissed off or be like, wow, that's fascinating, right? To give them an emotional response, and the more interesting you can make it. So essentially, the better your content, right? The better it'll do. That's the only thing that matters. So if your hook is annoying, they're going to go away immediately, right? So you have to entice them somehow. And that's completely your job as a content creator, not anyone else to come up with. So, you can copy other people, copy their ideas, recreate them for your own. Generally, that's the best way to go about it when you're a new content creator. Do what worked for other people, but in your own style, and then make it better. What are we bouncing off? I'm confused what's going on. Maybe that is like all the move that we're going to see today until FOMC. Like maybe we're just going to chop up. I think it still go down more. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly have no idea what that level is. I don't think gold's selling. You got to be able to dance? Yeah, no. Social media is not about dancing anymore. TikTok's not about dancing. I'm not letting you in, cat. You're out. You're going to want to go outside again. Look, got cat trying to get in right now. Banging at the window. Maybe I'll let him in. He's maybe... I'm going to look at the VIX. I can look at the VIX. 1 second. I got a cat. We'll see until he panics and leaves. You're same trade. Good stuff, man. Are you trading dumb money concepts? What do I think about Solana? I think the entire crypto market is done. Okay, you want to be looking at the VIX, eh? Is VIX even on futures? No, it's not. The VIX is a retarded chart. Like, the VIX is very, very different than, because it's based off of a different chart, right? So the moves don't have much to do with what the chart looks like. You could basically, if you want to trade the VIX, this is what you do, right? You buy in here, and then you sell, right? This is basically what you would do. You'd sell in here. The issue, though, is, like, you might say, hey, you can't lose, but you can lose, right? Like, let's say you bought here at 15 or whatever, right? If it went against you, it would only, like, if it went down to here to 10, that's a 50% drop. That's massive. Like, you might be like, oh, it's only 5, right? It's only this little bit, right? So the VIX it's a dumb asset to trade, really dumb. So I'm not sure what you want to do with the VIX, but nice. There's the drop. Right, there's 15-minute close, nice. Here's a question. Let's look at this. So here's a level it's buying right now. Did I set a target on the micro? Yeah, I got the micro going. I might just close it, MNQ. Right. So This is the NASDAQ, yep. We're short on both the NASDAQ and the other one. Cool. Maven account makes some money too. Every single day, someone comes in here, by the way, and tells me to trust them and that I'm wrong. And I think I'm going to wrap up somewhat right here. And then every single day, I'm right.
Order filled.
You took profit, nice. Yeah. I'm just trying to debate if they're going to buy it off of this, which they might be. Down 1,300. Yeah, blown 2 accounts. Yeah, that's true. I also passed the one of the accounts though, so. And the account that I blew was 50K, not 150. And then also, if you want to see, just for, you know, social proof, so that you guys can understand that this is the actual trade data from the 4 months, right? 3 months. It's all on my Twitter if you want to see it. It's on my... Yeah. If you do recall that when we blew that account, it was not 2 trades. It was I traded on both accounts at once, so it was 1 trade, right? But yeah, that was 1 account that I blew on stream since September. I had another. I blew the other one too, the funded one, in start of January. So two total in 4 months. They guess they did buy it up. Shoot. All right, well, maybe we'll end the day somewhat break-even-ish. Challenging day? No, it really wasn't. It was a rather easy day, honestly. The difficulty came because I tried to rush into the long in the morning. And I still think we're going to be going long soon. Just the reality was I was thinking they'd buy it in this zone, and it looks like they're going to be buying in this zone, right? And that's too far of a move for me to want to hold because it would blow the account. So we had to cut it. And then the 4-hour close was quite confident that we would go shorter. We do, however, need to wait for this. I do want to leave that major trade going. We close the other ones. We do need to wait for this close. Follow the same confluences. Yeah. Good stuff, man. I trade on TopStep and Maven. These are the two accounts. Tesla earnings today. Yeah, a lot of earnings coming due. Earnings calendar. Oh, I learned a lot from your videos and lives. You don't get enough credit. That's okay. I don't need more credit. I am very satisfied with life. I don't care for much more fame. I don't care for any more money. I do this because it's fun. Do you have an X account to check out? Yep. Hunter Maven. Yeah, I'll be live on the FOMC, I think. Market's undecided. You're wrong. The market is very obvious, right, today. Okay? The market is always the same. It's never undecided. There's no such thing as undecided. Sometimes there's less volume, so people are waiting. Maybe that's what you mean by undecided. But the reality is this was pretty dang decided, right? They're buying up some pass-through levels here, right? Which, of course, we had wished it would have just gone straight to take profit, but we'll wait, see what happens further. I would love this to happen. I'll show you something here. If we fail to enter this zone and we close below there in the next 5 minutes, it's going to be a really strong short, okay? Basically, same sort of thing that happened right here, right? We reject those levels. Bump, go to the next one. Next level down, which was this, I suppose. Or a higher time frame pass through, right? But, you know, failed to enter that zone, so we come back up and we test this, okay? Am I going to trade meta earnings? No. Your P&L is negative 911. Yeah. It did previously, not going to continue during the US session. Yeah, my PL is negative 900. Yeah, that's correct. Good work. My P&L is negative because I made a mistake and then I accepted a loss. Yep. That's how it works. Nice. This is perfectly exactly what I was expecting to see. Hopefully a couple more minutes we can stay down that zone. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you gotta. Reality is like, I'm in a negative, right? Buddy's pointing it out, right? There is the ego feeding way of living where you say, well, it's because of this, it's because of that, you know. I made this mistake, who cares? It does not matter. The way to look at it, again, I talk about this a lot, is it does not matter. Not like, and we can learn from it, of course, but we don't make, okay, it did this because I made certain mistake, or market was bad today, market's undecided today, whatever, right? We just say it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't. Your life's the exact same, okay? This amount of money being lost does nothing, right? And also, it's like, if I lost all of the money I have in savings, right? If I have $0 in savings left, it still does nothing. My life is still the exact same, right? Because I have an income. So you have cash flow, and that's what matters, okay? The amount of money you have, or the amount of money you earn from trading, first of all, you should never rely on trading income, because that's not a salary. So you can't count trading income as a salary. You have a job, that's a salary, okay? Your life does not change, no matter what happens in your trading. Still the exact same scenario. You can still afford the exact same things you already did. Right? If I blew every single account for the next year, what would that do, right? Let's say I bought one account per week for $150, right? Because that's the largest Top Step account, for example, right? Times 4. That's $600 a month, right? What, $7,000 a year? Who cares? Meaningless, right? And then from that, you can say, hey, I just spent $7,000 for a year of training, right? If you say $7,000 for a year of training, oh, nice. Should we short that more? I think I want to short that again.
Order filled.
I'm going to say a second contract. No, I'm trading the NASDAQ. Yeah, like, yeah, if you think about it, like, get rid of that shit. If you think about it, what other kind of year-long education can you get for $7,000? You know what I mean? And that's assuming you made a 0 payouts for an entire year, right? Let's say you do. Let's say you trade on Forex, right? Because Forex accounts last longer, and you spent $100,000 accounts, and you spent, say, $450 for $100K, right? And let's say you only did one a month because they last a lot longer. It's only $5,000 for a year of education. A year of education, right? Let's say you do that for 4 years in a row. What is it, 5,400 times 4 years? $20,000 for 4 years. How much do people pay for college, right? That's a question. PLTR, man, that's a good stock. Yeah, I own some of that, actually. What are your hobbies other than trading? I like to go boxing, climbing. hiking. I do. I like to go out for like nicer food and a little bit of classier sort of stuff. I smoke a cigar once in a while. Travel's not really a hobby. That's just like a thing that everyone does, I guess, when they're living in North America. Yeah, that's about it. I like to make like what do you call- I like to cook some stuff, right? Like make like homemade gummies and whatnot. Weird like healthy things. How much should I make a month? Make enough. Nothing significant. My net worth is incredibly high, but I don't make that much money because I don't pay myself that much. So I trade crypto and I buy crypto. Yeah. Nice. You made 7 arts. Sweet. Good stuff, man. Types of how many different streams of cash flow do I have? Well, essentially one, Maven, basically. But if you want to break it down, there's investments, right? Then there's trading. Then there's Maven. And then there's content creation, so like 4-ish. But like basically all my money comes from Maven. How long does it take to pass Express to live account? I have no clue. I'm not Top Step. I am Maven though. I should add another short on this. So I always forget to switch to the other ones. I have a trading course on YouTube channel. I have education for free on my YouTube. Yeah. There are like I kind of structured it like there's like a beginner thing. The beginner thing I made a long time ago, and then I'm doing the dumb money concept stuff now. Yeah. Right, guys. I think I got to get some other work done. I'm a bit hungry too, so I'm gonna have a snack. This trade is obviously gonna bang. Right, so we'll let that run. That's basically literally what's gonna happen. The only case where I'd exit this trade is if we started getting closes above, right, and then we would take another loss, which is fine. See where the hourly closed. Yeah. Just YouTube Hunter Maven. I think you can do this right. YouTube Hunter Maven. Let's see this. Yeah, this one. Nice, cool. We're live right now. Isn't that interesting? Should we just turn it on and watch? We'll do a watch party of me watching. YouTube Hunter Maven. Cool, this looks all right. I never even looked at my own stream. I like it. Cool. All right, guys, that might be the stream. Thanks for watching. What did I do before Maven? I used to sell a course. Kind of. I used to do Forex education, and then before that, I was trading too. But the thing is, when you're a trader, this is the God honest truth. When you're a trader, you don't want to rely on your trading income. So it's better to be an educator and have reliable income. Sell signals, sell course, whatever. Get YouTube. Like when I was big on YouTube a couple years ago, I'll tell you the truth. I have 50,000 followers. I was making $6K a month just in ad revenue on YouTube alone. Okay. And then I was selling a course, and signals and whatnot, and that made me another 5 figures a month, right? So I was probably doing 20K a month in total, and that's more than I pay myself now through Maven. Okay. Maven is worth a substantial. Like Maven is a much better business than what I was doing before, though, and will pay much better in the future. But I have no need to make more money than what I'm making right now. It was destructive to make 20K a month back in the day, right? So, anyways, what's Maven? It's my prop firm. This one. Why on God's green earth are you trading? Yeah, because I like it. It's fun. I'm good at it. Like actually good at it. Like not like I'm not just like. I really enjoy it. It's a ton of fun, and I actually do make money. Not like a crazy amount of money, but I do make money trading. So I keep doing it. Right. Also, why are you down $900? Who cares? Doesn't matter. This is a meaningless number. That number is meaningless. Your statement is retarded, by the way. A good trader shouldn't be $900 loss. That makes no sense. So you're basically saying is a good trader should never lose. I accepted a loss earlier in the day. If you want, I could close the trade immediately right now and be in profit. But that's retarded. Right. Good traders manage their risk effectively based off of their trading methodology. Right. Well, what did I want to say? I wanted to say something else about the YouTube or something. Oh yeah, before YouTube and trading, I was a system admin. I was an IT nerd, and that's how I got into trading, is because I was in Bitcoin back in the day. So I had Bitcoin, made some money from Bitcoin, then merged into trading, and I was working a tech job while trying to learn how to trade and do Bitcoin stuff. And then from there, after I got some money in crypto, I started. I did long-term swing trading with crypto. That was pretty much all of my trading income. I was not a super good day trader when I started YouTube teaching. It was long-term stuff. Yeah. That's not good risk management. To have a loss, you're retarded. You're an absolute idiot. A complete buffoon to take a loss. Right? Objectively, you are a buffoon. That's not even my opinion. That is the opinion of the entire world. That is the fact. I don't trust people that say they're 90% win rate. Wait, you want to see? Wait. 83, okay? 83 on this account. There you go. 83%. Sorry. Not 90, 83. Did I ever say 90? I don't think I said 90. What's my old channel? This is the channel. Same one. I believe my my stream says 75% win rate, actually. No. It doesn't say anything. It should say 75% win rate. I claim to have a 75% win rate, which is relatively accurate. Okay, I'm hoping this trade hits. I'm gonna let it run. If it goes against us, good luck. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Oh, that's a bright sky today, hey? How much did it cost to create Maven? All of my money. Yeah. When I started Maven, I put 100% of everything I had, just so you know. And I actually moved out of my apartment because I couldn't afford the rent because I put 100% of everything into it. And by moved out, I mean I crashed on somebody's couch because I didn't get another apartment for the next 3 months. Yeah. Maven was everything, man. Will continue to be everything. Best wishes, guys. Yeah, I'll see if I can do FOMC if I'm free. We might get busier later, though.